White and Gold. Mark Tig My High Panis 71. City Shy 64. Regulations 259. Aflac 40. And over to Rapid Man a scratching, the Wreck a scratching, Sensation 16, Amaze K 44, Wishart 27 and scratch number 22, This Man's Hood, which went around earlier. Last
previous race today, taken out in a thriller by Burracup Bay over the 100 to 1 chance, Lee Tide. And in third place, Crimson Pack. Polish Raider approaching the stalls, goes in. The starter has the button, so they'll jump at any tick of the clock. 1400 is the journey. Lined up now, they're set to break in the Raconteur. Starter has the red light on now. There they go, they're racing. Fortune Streak and Kentiara broke very smartly, but Kames Hope was out in a flash, and so's Catian and also Miss Vandal. And Kames Hope will burn to the lead by the 1200 mark from Catian. Third, Miss Vandal. On a lap is fourth, and fifth is Fortune Streak. 2 lengths away on the inside. Next is Lakeside Song from Kentiara. Then 2.5 to Pecan Flyer, Polish Raider, Shamrock Sun, followed by Major Deal, and last is Polly Whirl. Along past the 900 they travel, and Kames Hope leads the way. And all of a sudden, he put the brakes on. Kames Hope pricked the ears and leads at the 800 by a length to Catian. A similar margin, then Miss Vandal third, followed by Fortune Streak, who's absolutely cruising fourth. On the inside next is On a Lap from Kentiara, following Fortune Streak, and then Lakeside Song, Pecan Flyer. Wider out there on the track is Polish Raider. A length and a half further back to Shamrock Sun, Polly Whirl, and now last is Major Deal. At the 450, and Kames Hope will be first for home in the Raconteur. A length and a half on Catty, and Miss Vandal on the inside. Carberry makes his move on Fortune Streak, and Kentiara going with her. They balance up. Kames Hope leads Catian. Catian coming at Kames Hope at the 150. They break clear. It's Catian and Kames Hope coming away to fight it out in a tooth and nail struggle. Kames Hope, Catian. Kames Hope is responding. Catian and Kames Hope. They hit it. Kames Hope. Kames Hope scored a fighting win from Catian. Shamrock Sun flew home to grab third, and they were followed by Kentiara, Fortune Streak, and then On a Lap. Never got into the race. Followed further back by Pecan Flyer, Polly Whirl, Major Deal, Lakeside Song, Polish Raider, and Miss Vandal is last in the Raconteur Stakes.
Kames Hope 16.30, 4.40, Catian 2.50, Shamrock Sun $4.10. OK, for the late mail Doomben, here's Alan Russell.
Thanks, John. We're up to race 7 here, the Summer Stakes. This is an excellent field. It's a lot like a Doomben 10,000 field. There's 18 runners. It's probably about 10 or 12 chances, but I've ended up coming back to number 5, Clay Shaker. He'll probably start favourite, but he's been in excellent form. He's won his last 3 starts in excellent fashion. He's hard fit. I think that's the key. So I put him in to win from number 3, Golden Eye. He's probably a little bit underrated, this old horse, but he's never far away. He's drawn okay. He'll get a good run, and he won't be far away at the finish. Then I put in number 2, Prince Hakeem. He's a very good horse. He's only had the one start back this campaign. Now that the track's dried up okay, I think he'll be hitting the line hard. After that, I went number 1, Zerez. He's probably the best horse in the race. Looks excellent in the yard. He's got the 57 and he's drawn out a little bit. Maybe they'll make him do a little bit of work, but he looked terrific. And away from then, there's probably another 6 or 7 chances, as I said earlier. You can go down to Aflac and Sensation. I think they've all got hopes, but the numbers are 5, 3, 2 and 1.
Thanks, Al. Yeah, very interesting race. The Group 3 Summer Stakes, and they're getting in quickly now. Clay Shaker has made enormous improvement and probably needs to lift just a touch more in this kind of class, but I think he can. 268,000 in the pool at Randwick on the last race, and the fancied ones, number 8 Trencher at $4, 6 Shamrocks at $4.90, Ram Raid is the third pick at $6. We'll just check over the page, and all at long odds, $10 Olivier, the shortest of them. OK, this is a crackerjack race at Doomben, and it'll be a crackerjack call from Alan Thomas.
Thanks very much. We're just about ready. Thanks, Jono. The Carlton Draft Summer Stakes, and it is a good race. It's the first leg of the BTC's Triple Crown here at Doomben, and it's got Group 3 status on it now. and it's a very good race indeed. I must confess, having a look at Zariz, I think that's probably the most condition I've seen on him. He looks well enough, and Gerald's got him ready to run today, but I'd say there's a heap of improvement left in him. Clay Shaker's been right up to the mark with recent racing. He's been very, very fit. He's been racing right through since September, so he's rock hard. Zariz, a brilliant horse on his day, and he's a beautiful horse. He's a Mukadama. Now in goes City Shy, waiting on Aggravation and Schumann to come up into the gates. Sea Breeze has moved in. If you've backed Aggravation or Sea Breeze, you better keep an eye on them. Aggravation and the All Cerise for Bob and Jack Ingham. And Sea Breeze races the Cerise with the Cerise cap, but has a black striped sleeve, which sometimes pretty hard to find. Federal Agent stands up well on the inside. Golden Eye is ready with Treasure the Queeler, King Lotto. Zariz is in. A capacity field of 18 here over the 1,200 metres. Now Aggravation's gone in. Scott Galloway goes back aboard, and here comes Schumann. Up to the gates, and they'll be set to go. So Schumann goes in. The line's complete. We're ready to run first leg of the BTC Summer Triple Crown. Stand by for a start. The Summer Stakes, Group 3. Lights go on. They're all set to go. The Zariz stands up okay. Clay Shaker is ready. They steady down. Not quite. No, there's one going off. I think it might be Aggravation. Might be down now. Set, off and racing. Zariz came out only fairly. He's about third or fourth last away. Golden Eye from near the inside, the first to go, and Clay Shaker began brilliantly, and Regulations went up to make a line of 3 early. Federal Agent pinged out fourth on the inside of Aflac. They're closely being followed by King Lotto and Sensations. They go up to the first corner. Further back on the field came Mustig, Mihai, Panis, Schumann up with that bunch. Then came Treasure the Queeler on the fence, followed further back then Alpine Express. Zariz is running about 11th, sandwiched away in between horses. Then came Aggravation, Prince Akeem, City Shy, A Mace Gay, Sea Breeze, Wishart is last. 500 metres to go. Golden Eye, Clay Shaker and Regulations, a line of 3. Federal Agent fourth, then King Lotto, Sensation. Further back came Treasure the Queeler, Aflac, and Zariz and King Lotto coming to the outside. Zariz in traffic. Golden Eye slipped away at the 300 metres mark. Federal Agents into the clear. Then Clay Shaker. Prince Akeem's on the fence, and Aflac and Treasure the Queeler's next. Golden Eye about to be joined by Federal Agent. Prince Akeem, look at Alpine Express. Alpine Express is flashing with A Mace Gay. Alpine Express beat A Mace Gay. Third Eye the Federal Agent in a photo out wide on the track with Aggravation. Close up, Wishart. Zariz never got a go at them than Sea Breeze. The next home in the race, City Shy. Prince Akeem's right up with that bunch when they went over the line. Then Treasure the Queeler, Mustig, Mihai, Panis, King Lotto, followed then by Clay Shaker, Regulation, Sensation, and Schumann as last of all.
Well, the 5-year-old Alpine Express, friendless at $57.10 and $12.10. A Maze K $11.50. Photo third. We're going back to Ron Dufficy, who would have been watching that race closely. Clay Shaker got very tired in the straight run.
Yeah, he's been up a while, John, and he's done a terrific job, but that was always going to be a swoopers race. Just doubt whether too many people found the right swooper there. It's the last on the track here. This is the best race we've got all day here, any number of chances. I think there's a very promising horse here, number 8, Trencher. He's only had the 9 starts from the John Hawke stable. I thought it was a very soft win beating Ram Raid at Warwick Farm first up. Straight to 1,400 metres here. I don't think that'll pose him any problems. He looks particularly well. I think that...
the 2 scratchings, Trencher is a clear-cut favourite. Here's Terry Bailey.
So they're set to go. Trencher, the well-tried favourite. Red jacket, white sleeves and white cap. They're all set. Starter just holding up. Race the Ace not quite ready.
Away and racing, Ram Raid a fraction slow out wide on the track. Varakul got the best of the kick and Trencher began very speedily. Mastery is now showing a bit of dash going up, hunting for the lead. Ram Raid's coming across from wide out. They were followed by Royal Circle. The length British Busker off the track around Shamrocks. Olivier on the fence over Arctic Will, Count Remy and Race the Ace went out to last. Mastery assumed the role of pacemaker at the 1,000 metres mark. Ram Raid sped across and got up to be second. Going up British Busker, he's had a wide run. Varakul's on the fence. One away Royal Circle, Trencher centre field inside of Shamrocks, a length Olivier, 2 lengths Arctic Will, Count Remy and Race the Ace last. At the 700 metres mark, Mastery leads the way, leads by 3/4 on Ram Raid. British Busker off the track and Varakul getting a good run. Royal Circle camped on their wheel, a length away Trencher the fence from Shamrocks, Olivier the rail 4th last. Then Arctic Will, Race the Ace and Count Remy dropped out as they turn. 4:50 to go. Mastery away from the rail, leads from Ram Raid. A run the fence for Varakul from British Busker. Royal Circle, Trencher back to the fence, then Olivier and down the centre Shamrocks. It's Ram Raid going to the front. Fighting on is Varakul the inside. Royal Circle getting out from Mastery and Trencher. Olivier wide out, going to the front Varakul. They're coming left, right and centre. Royal Circle, Trencher's getting through on the inside after Varakul. Varakul holds on. Varakul just in front and got the cash. Varakul's beaten Trencher and Royal Circle wide out, a 3/4 away third. Race the Ace from the back splashed home. They were followed by British Busker, Ram Raid, Shamrocks, Mastery. Well back Olivier with Arctic Will and Count Remy last in. Varakul, number 4. Scott Pollard and Neil Campton the winner. And he has been a little bit too good for Trencher, who was driving up on the fence. Rod Quinn, John Hawkes trying to get on terms, but Varakul's held him by a long head to a half neck. And Royal Circle 3/4 away third. Race the Ace 4th. British Busker maybe 5th in front of Ram Raid and Olivier wide out with Mastery back to the inside right of screen. Time for the event 1:22.90, 1:22.90. And the record Final Fantasy at 1:22.45 as we stand by for the numbers to be semaphored after the last 4, 8 and 9, with number 2 finishing 4th, and they are now official 4, 8 and 9. Varakul was found to be lame last time out at Hawkesbury when he failed behind Mabuz in the Merrylands Cup. His win at Rosehill before that over Centrefire was very good, and getting a beautiful run on the fence, had a lovely camp behind the speed, and there was a wall of runners coming down to about the 250 metres mark. Varakul has been able to dig that little bit extra over the concluding stages to win it, and win it well. Here's the tote information coming up. Superfecta numbers yet to show. The winner number 4, and that is Varakul, 17.10 and 4.40. Number 8 Trencher at 1.60 and number 9 finishing 3rd Royal Circle at 3.40. Quinella 27.20, Exacta $89.40, Trifecta $621.20. 4th home to number 2 Race the Ace, whose run was very good. That was his first run for a month. He's got a big win coming up in him shortly. $3,328.80. Superfecta 489,213, $21,432.50. Carry over $11,082. We stand by for the other details as far as times and margins are concerned. Here's Varakul making his way back to scale. 5-year-old Bay or Brown Gelding by Varick out of the Yellow Native mare Follow, raced by PM Steele, WJ Kelly, Mrs. Y Dabble, R.E. Clark, L. Melito and also H. Izzet, trained by Neil Campton, ridden by Scott Pollard. Second prize in the race going to Trencher, Rod Quinn, John Hawkes, 4-year-old Brown Gelding by Brief Truce, and third going to Royal Circle, a 4-year-old Bale Brown Gelding by Palace Music, Oliver Kuhlman and Larry Cassidy. The time was 22.90, first 600 metres, 35.84, home 35.34, speed on all of the way, a long head by a long neck, a long head by a long neck. That concludes our racing coverage today from Royal Randwick. Hope you've enjoyed it and look forward to your company for the big meeting coming up at Newcastle on Wednesday. Bye for now.
Thank you, Terry, and good on you, Campo. Congratulations.
Surge for Royal Retrieve here on course. The one that really captures the eye is Opening Twist, who put in a very good run in the Railway Stakes as well. This year's Kalgoorlie Cup winner. He's come on in leaps and bounds in a fortnight. Special Jester to move up. Another of the 3-year-olds, Dexian, goes in. Mr. Tanzania drawn out there in 12. Stablemate Miss Precisely goes forward. English jockey Brett Doyle has the mount on Shot of Thunder. The Toorak handicap place getter. Locked away. There's Old Comrade. Paul Harvey wearing a black cap on Old Comrade. Quenches the thirst, a last minute sip of water for WA's premier rider. The Railway Fruit and Veg double beckons. Back-to-back wins in the Fruit and Veg beckons for Old Comrade. Corporate Bruce goes up. Finito's the last to move in. Just about set. This is the premier weight for age event here on the WA racing calendar. Mentioned a few moments ago, it's an event won by some champion horses. Kingston Town won his very last race. His final appearance in this particular event when it was then known as the Western Mail Classic. They're all in. Opening twist, Towie. They're set. Racing. And Gwalia Girl Special Jester jumped away quickly. So did Royal Retrieve, and Finito. Tribula broke well and missed precisely as firing across for Dan Miller soon after the start from Dexian. Old Comrade's out wide, but Harvey's going to press forward on him. Fascia Fears and then Shot of Thunder. Finito dropped back. Opening twist got through on his inside. Then Papillon followed by Mr. Tanzania. And back last is Corporate Bruce as they travel along by the 1350 in the back. And Miller wasting no time with the filly. Missed precisely. Booted her nicely clear. In the back, missed precisely. 2 lengths over the mare, Tribula. Royal Retrieve up running third, 1.5 to Dexian. Then Special Jester back on the inside. From Facial Fears, 1 to Gwalia Girl, and over on the rail, Opening Twist. Old Comrade was taken hold of by Harvey. He slotted him back in the field. He's out 3 deep though, 1,000 metres to go from Papillon, the stable maiden. Finito strung up the rail from Shot of Thunder, Mr. Tanzania. And Corporate Bruce is back last of all in the Fruit and Veg Stakes as they go past the 900 mark and missed precisely, trying to do it all the way. Leads the way from Tribula, getting fired up against Sansom. She's off the fence with the grey mare. Special Jester went to third. Royal Retriever's about to hook out 3 deep, going around them 4 and 5 wide. Fascia Fears. Dexian is next, and then Opening Twist. In behind them, Gwalia Girl, Old Comrade and Papillon together. Finito under a bit of pressure on the fence. Shot of Thunder, Mr. Tanzania a long way back, and last is Corporate Bruce, but it's missed precisely as they race around the home corner in the Fruit and Veg Stakes. 1.5 lengths on Tribula. Third, Special Jester. Royal Retrievers over on the outside. Old Comrade back in the field, starts his run. He's coming with Dexian further back. Shot of Thunder missed precisely the leader, but Old Comrade quickly gathered her in. Old Comrade swept past, missed precisely. He is a dynamic 4-year-old, and he completes a rare double, wins it back to back. Old Comrade trotted home from missed precisely. Shot of Thunder flew for third. Royal Retrieve, Special Jester close up, and then Dexian, Finito. Followed by Tribula, Papillon, Opening Twist. Further back, Mr. Tanzania didn't fire. Corporate Bruce, Gwalia Girl, and Fascia Fears would have been one of the last ones home. Number 7, Old Comrade, makes it back-to-back wins. What a super win, a super 4-year-old, and he has now made it successive wins in the Fruit and Veg Stakes as a 3 and a 4-year-old, and has captured the Railway Fruit and Veg double. The first time that's been accomplished, I think you'll find, since Island Morn. Old Comrade with Paul Harvey aboard. He went forward early, couldn't get in, had to drop back, sat 3 deep the journey, and it has been a most authoritative victory. 290, 150. Missed precisely. The filly at 550 has run a mighty race. And Shot of Thunder, Brett Doyle, the English jockey, flying home to grab third. Mr. Tanzania did nothing back there. He didn't get into the race at any stage.
All too good, the winner. And what a marvellous young horse this is. A 4-year-old who now makes it his 3rd Group 1 for Lindsay Smith. Paul Harvey brings up a winning double on the card, and prize earnings heading towards the $1 million mark for Bob and Sandra Peters, an Old Spice horse. There's the details on screen. 7, 14 and 9. Now, Paul Harvey is out of the saddle here. The reason, not sure, but no doubt Hilton Donaldson will pass it along from the track.
Had no luck last start in the Tats Cup. He was blocked for a run. Should have finished a whole lot closer. I've got him on top of number 9, King Brian, which I thought might be an improver in the race. In for third, number 8, Give Me a Chance, which is the favourite on course. He is drawn exceptionally wide, but he does get back. He's in terrific form, especially over this distance. And
up, Give Me a Chance, drawn the extreme outside. Heads the betting. Racing. And Aztec King jumped well from Noble Chic. Cardinal Colours and Tiger Bow broke very smartly, and coming across So Canny in company with Latilla Bay. They're going to settle down in front of Shanti Daloon, punching up wider on the course by the judge. Shoeless goes up to join National Surprise. King Brian, our Annabelle behind those with Master Clan. Then Give Me a Chance quickly getting over from his wide gate from Verbal Rogue. And Classic Bungle has settled at the tail of the field. As they race along past the 1800 now through Beckett's Gate, Cardinal Colours assume control in front. Leads the way from Tiger Bow. Noble Chic well placed by Little Parnham third. So Canny is fourth, and then over on the inside National Surprise with Aztec King. Shanti Daloon 3 off the fence. Then came Latilla Bay and the stablemate Shoeless. A little more than a length King Brian from the mare our Annabelle. Master Clan is back there fourth from last, ahead of Give Me a Chance, and then Verbal Rogue and Classic Bungle. The Towton Cup field works into the back. They've got 1,350 to travel, and the pilot is Cardinal Colours. He quickened the tempo and leads Tiger Bow by a length. 1.5 further back on the inside, Noble Chic getting the run of the race from So Canny. A length away, Shanti Daloon getting no luck there. She's pretty wide from Aztec King, and National Surprise hugging the rail. Then came Latilla Bay. Shoeless on the rails, followed by King Brian. Master Clan with 900 to run. And then Give Me a Chance, and Brown's just trying to wind him up and find a bit of room back in the field. Over on his outside, our Annabelle from Classic Bungle, and now last is Little Verbal Rogue with 800 to travel, and Cardinal Colours giving back as a great sight in the Towton Cup. Leads a length and a half. Tiger Bow, So Canny went to third. Over on the outside, Shanti Daloon, and around them King Brian. Noble Chic the fence. Then Master Clan taking off in front of Latilla Bay. Then our Annabelle. Behind those at the head of the others, National Surprise. Shoeless back behind them with the favourite Give Me a Chance. He's come right to the outside, starting his run. And further back, Verbal Rogue, Aztec King, and last Classic Bungle. Around the home corner, Give Me a Chance made the turn awkwardly. Cardinal Colours in front from Tiger Bow. 2 lengths to King Brian, followed then by Shanti Daloon and So Canny on the rail. Our Annabelle starting a run from Give Me a Chance. It's Cardinal Colours though kicking. Cardinal Colours in front. I think he's got them beat. He's going to lead all the way. Cardinal Colours came away and he was too good in the Towton Cup. Cardinal Colours first. 5-way photo for second between Give Me a Chance, our Annabelle, Shoeless, Verbal Rogue. In behind them, close up also Shanti Daloon, and then Tiger Bow, Latilla Bay, King Brian, National Surprise, So Canny, and Master Clan, Noble Chic, Classic Bungle, and last Aztec King.
Young apprentice Neil Chapman has saluted in one of his biggest race wins, a horse which has come off 13th of 15, 13th of 16, 11th of 11 and 10th of 16th. Major form reversal. The minor issue. The photo includes the 2, the 8, the 13, the 16.
Third was Mr.